Arts and Crafts online video. Claude Monet. Action.
Hi Artists and Crafts families. Our artist today is Claude Monet. Claude Monet was the founder of French Impressionistic painting. In fact, the term Impressionism was derived from the title of his painting, Impressionism Soleil Levant, meaning Impressionism Sunrise. Impressionism is a style of painting that gives a visual impression of the moment, especially in terms of color and light. Our project today is our version of Monet's famous paintings, Water Lilies. What I love about Claude Monet is that he rented a house and 2 acres of land so that he could paint what he saw. He turned his barn into his art studio. Being an artist in Brooklyn, I often daydream about having a house and acres of land to just create art. The idea of turning a barn into an art studio is kind of a dream of mine. Eventually, he was successful enough to buy the house and hire landscapers to make the land look exactly like he wanted it to, so he could paint it. Some of these paintings were his most famous, including his series of water lilies. And that's what we're going to make today. We will do this project in 2 steps. First is the background, second is the layers on top of it. You will need a white piece of paper. We recommend cardstock, finger paint paper, or construction paper, but honestly, regular old printer paper will work just as well. You will also need paints in blues and greens. This is key to making this project look awesome. When you're working with little kids and you want the final product to look awesome, it's key to give them limited colors to use. You don't want their background to be one big brown blob. So by using colors that blend well together, like blues and greens, you will create a beautiful pond no matter what technique they use to paint it.
Oh, this is gonna be a good smear. Oh, look at the color.
You will also need toilet paper rolls. By the way people have been shopping lately, I'm pretty sure you have some of these on hand. With little ones, when you're doing an art project at home, we find it's best to set everything up first and then bring them into the project. For example, if they're taking a nap, if they're eating dinner, if they're playing with someone else, that's a good time to set up the art space, have all your materials there, and then make the art. Instead of trying to have a kid on your hip and then get it together, it's a little more stressful if you're trying to do it all at once. Once you have the supplies set out, let them explore. Grab a toilet paper roll for yourself as well. Dab it in the paint and show them how to stamp a circle. Squeeze the roll a little bit and show them how to change it into an oval.
And on my page, I'm gonna go circle, oval.
Good job, Connie. If you want to get super creative, you can push the top down and make it into a heart.
I did a heart. Now I need a circle.
I'm trying to make a lily pad shape.
And it really doesn't matter what shape it is. It can be anything.
True. Let them experiment. Try new things. If they simply drag the paint across the paper, that's fine too. We promise you no matter what, it will look beautiful. And the reason is we're giving them colors that blend well together.
And I like that they're all cool colors.
Yeah, me too. Cool colors. I kind of want the purple. So
I like that you guys see purple when you see that. I see like a indigo. We recommend only using finger paint or tempera paint. The key is to make sure it says washable. Acrylic paint isn't as easy to clean up.
Is it okay if the table's getting messy?
Yeah.
Does it always get messy?
Well, when I do art, it always gets messy. In our family, at least with me, I always say I'm not afraid of a mess. But if you're doing this at home, you might want to have some napkins or wipes nearby. So as you guys are creating together, the goal is to fill up as much of the paper as possible. You're making Monet's pond. The blues and the greens will mix together nicely and give it a water effect. If your child loves this, they may want to do multiple sheets of paper. If so, we say go for it. Once they are ready to move on to another activity, let them. It's time to clean up and let this paper dry.
That is really pretty. Gee, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Ooh, that's pretty.
When your kiddo is ready for step 2, they will turn their pond into a pond with water lilies. This can be as soon as the paint dries or the next day. It's really when they're interested in making some more art. In class, we simply add stickers. We use frog stickers and flower stickers and butterfly stickers and bird stickers and anything that is an animal or a plant that could be found on a water pond.
And it's really convenient if you have lily pad stickers.
If you know me personally, you know that I'm slightly obsessed with stickers, so we always have lots of stickers on hand.
How do you get that sticker of a frog?
Every time I'm at the store, if I see any frog stickers, I buy them immediately because I know I might need them for class. If you're not like us, which is totally fine and maybe healthier, we have another way for you to create the ponds. That is to use cupcake liners. Cupcake liners is basically our second favorite craft supply to use. We use it in so many of our classes. It's the perfect kid-friendly craft, and I don't know if you've ever made cupcakes for a birthday party, but I feel like they give you way more liners than you actually need when you're making cupcakes. So you can either use the big cupcake liners or the mini cupcake liners, or if you want to cut the cupcake liners into a certain size, you could do that ahead of time as well. You are the artist, so you could either put it so that the color side is up or the color side is down. Normally when you bake a cupcake, it goes like this, and if you glue it down that way, you'll see more of the white. But if you want to see more of the purple, you simply flip it inside out and then glue down the white part. Does that make sense? So this one I cut out a little triangle, so it looks kind of more like a lily pad. Lily pad kind of has that shape. And then to fill in the inside, we're going to use tissue paper.
And if you don't have any of these materials, it's okay. It's your art, you can do whatever you want. And if you do something different, we'd love to hear about it, so write it in the comments below. And we'd love to hear what you use, so maybe we could put that in one of our videos. Maybe we should make a video called Suggestions, with all these suggestions for all these projects.
I love that
If
idea.
you don't have anything.
Great idea. Yes, that is such a great idea, Georgia. We love it. All right, so to sum it up, step 2 is about gluing. So you're gonna need glue. We like to use mini glue bottles because we feel like in our class it's the perfect size for our little kids' hands. But any glue would work. Even if you don't have Elmer's glue or a squeezable glue, you could definitely use a glue stick. The key is to glue on your lily pads to your paper.
I like the glue stick better. I think it dries faster.
No, I like the glue stick better because it doesn't get on your fingers. But I also like this because you get to peel it off. Like when it dries on your fingers, it's so fun to peel off.
During this process, we love to talk about the different sounds animal makes. For example, a frog says, ribbit. A bee says, and any other animals you could think of. If your kid is into animal noises, you could even ask what the cow says, what a cat says, what a dog says.
I'm taking some paper, tissue paper, scrunching it up, and twisting it to make a little flower. Oh, there it is.
Purple.
I want this guy relaxing in the waves. Now, do we have a leaf sticker over here?
We might.
Is the one that's relaxing?
It's also easier not to take over your kid's art project if you do one yourself next to them, because once you start, it's really fun, and it's good to let them do their thing if you can do your thing next to them. Then it makes it a little bit easier.
Butterfly, fly up high.
Could I cut it in kind of like an oval?
Ooh, I like that idea. Go for it.
I don't think Mom in any of her classes has ever cut it.
No, I haven't. Beautiful. I love it. Now it looks more like a pond. We always love to see how students express themselves when making this project. So be sure to take a picture of your kids' art. We'd love to see a picture of them in action, the final masterpiece, or our favorite, them proudly holding up their artwork. With this project, some kids are definitely minimalist, while others fill the entire page with as much stuff as possible. We hope this project has given you multiple chances to create together. We can't wait to see your pictures, so be sure to tag us on Instagram. We're Artists and Crafts over there. Or you can always email me the photo directly. I am jack@lovejack.com. All right, happy creating.
See you next time, and don't forget to subscribe.
Ooh, cookies!